Can you guys see and hear me? If all right, looks like it. Yeah, I still don't see Zach, but I think you guys can see me. Perfect. All right. Let's see if we can find some PrizePicks plays. Let's do this. I wish I knew what picks Zach liked. In fact, let me see if he can message me. Okay, here we go. We've got some picks from Zach. So we're just gonna go through his. We can maybe go through some more PGA ones and even check out the MLB board. Hopefully, Zach will show back up sometime soon. Zach, since I know that you are backstage and it's just not working, I would recommend hopping out and then coming back in, see if it's just a connection issue with your camera, something like that. So you better have those WNBA plays. By the way, shout out to Zach because already I've got a handful now of picks that could go 6 for 6 on Underdog. I've got 3 of them. Just used a round robin of his 3 last night, along with the 2 steals picks that I like in tonight's NBA Finals game and the 2 picks I love in the U.S. Open. So shout out to Zach, and let's see if we can have more of the same. I'm going to bring up the NBA PrizePicks tool, share that with you guys here, and we will go through all of his picks. To be honest, I don't even know how much of his picks are directly following the tool today versus just the model that is Zach's brain. So we're going to figure that out. First pick, Tatum, under 26.5 points. That's been one that the tool has loved all postseason. It's been hitting like crazy. Sure enough, we've got it at 66% here tonight. So Jason Tatum, less. Oh, look at that. He already put these in here for me. So Tatum, less 26.5 points. That's number one. And the tool loves that one. Next one. Here we go. Let's see. We've got Luka under 9.0 assists. Man, this looked incredible in game 1. It killed us in game 2, but the first half looked like it was going to be an automatic, and then he just started assisting like crazy in the third quarter and into the fourth. But the tool, once again, likes this one. We've got him projected for 8.1 assists. Let's see what this shows up at. So 58.1% for less than 9. And we get a little bit of correlation here, plus 1 percentage points. We'll always take that. Next, all right, next we get, actually, before we go to the WNBA side, Derrick Jones Jr. back to his blocks, and this one is a demon over 0.5 blocks, so I don't think it's going to show up in the tool, because remember, we had him projected around like 1.05 blocks in the last game. I don't believe he ended up getting one. And the only reason why he's available at a demon, he did get one last game. Beautiful. Okay. So he had one in the last Minnesota game, didn't have one in the first Boston game, had one in the last Boston game. So 2 of the last 3. Prior to that, he went 4 consecutive games without a blocked shot, had one in the last 3 games of the Oklahoma City series, one in the first game of the Oklahoma City series, had one in every game of the Clippers series. On the year, averaged 0.7 blocks per game in just 23.5 minutes. So now that he's playing, 32, 33, 34 a night, like that, I think our projection for him has been fantastic. And the fact that he hasn't been getting as many blocks in the last couple series is the only reason why he's available as a demon. Basically, the same concept just flipped for the reason why I like the PJ Washington less than steals. I don't know if that's available on PrizePicks. I don't think I'd take it on PrizePicks since we have that 1.25x multiplier on over on Underdog. So let's see. Can I see Zach now? I still can't. It's just a blank screen. I don't know what's going on. Maybe forget the camera and just go standard from your laptop, Zach. I will talk some of these WNBA plays if I have to, but I want to see if Zach can make it himself to talk through his WNBA plays.
Can you hear me, Alex?
I can hear you. I can't see you, but we'll take that.
Okay, I turned off the camera, so that was good advice. Yeah, man, this is weird. It's not showing me any Wi-Fi issues here on my laptop, but what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm bringing my Ethernet cable with me. over to my alma mater here where I'm at. But I could hear what you were saying there, and I pretty much second everything about these NBA plays, man. And I know we were on Derek Jones Jr. in game 1, didn't get the block there. Got one in game 2, though. And I know our projection is, I think, a hair over 1 block for him tonight.
Yeah.
And we don't even need it to be that high to really have some interest in it, I think, with that demon. You were talking about PJ Washington as well, right? I think you had that one yesterday over on Underdog.
Yeah, so I had on Underdog, I have Horford less than 0.5 steals and PJ Washington less than 0.5 steals. In the tool, we can see Horford's at 0.64, but if I flip that and I go to the less than, still going to be, I think, a pretty decent number. Let's see. And so one of the reasons why I still like this one, for one thing, it's now gone up to 1.1x on Underdog, but I would like it even at even money, I think, just because it's still 55.2%, even though he's projected over 0.5 steals. Like that's just the thing with these unders on the picks that are so close to 0, the distribution is always going to be skewed less. And so people consistently see that projection. Oh, he's projected for 0.65. That's more than 0.5. I'm going to take it. It's not quite that simple. So I do really like the Horford one. And then I wish PJ Washington was up here, but yeah, he's only had a steal in 38.2% of games in their last 2+ series now. The minutes are there, of course, but Boston dead last in the NBA, but depending on how you look at it. They allowed the fewest opponent steals per game. That's yet another reason to go against PJ. I can't believe it's gone up to 1.25x. I thought for sure it was going to go down to even money and then maybe even go to like a 0.9x multiplier.
Yeah, I know over on Underdog, I've got a couple entries that have a lot of green from yesterday, but waiting on those props and some of those PGA props you dropped yesterday too. So I'm right there with you on those. I've got one that I'm pretty solid on the WNBA side here, Alex, and it's Dana Evans more than 3.5 assists. And it is a tough matchup here against the Sun. Connecticut coming in 7-point road favorites. But Dana Evans is over this number in 8 of her 10 games this season. Of course, now the starting point guard for the Sky. But one of those 2 times she was under this number was against this same Connecticut team back on the 25th of May. So I think with respect to the matchup being tough, I still like the more than selection here. And I got to be honest, man, I'm waffling between taking a more than selection on either Marina Mabry's points or Kennedy Carter's points. I want to look into a little bit more which one of those players is benefiting from playing more with Dana Evans. Both players, more Kennedy Carter, more of an ISO type player. So I think I'm leaning towards the Mabry side, but I'll drop which one I end up choosing into the chat here in the next half hour or so. But I really like this Dana Evans more than 3.5 assist prop.
I love it. And shout out to you because I mentioned it while you were fixing your stuff. Yeah. But like you said earlier, I've got slip after slip right now on Underdog that is already 2 of the 6 legs down because of the WNBA picks last night. WNBA picks on the season still hitting at 67.3%, and 1-0 on Demons as well. So, man, it's been a lot of fun tailing your WNBA picks. Like we said, we don't have the WNBA tool, except that we do. It's just your brain.
Yeah, the old noggin there. So, man, especially after Saturday, I had an 0-4 WNBA performance on Saturday in the chat, so I was feeling down. We're 6-0 since then, so we're back on the rails and, hoping to keep it rolling here tonight. And, guys, I know I was frozen when I did my whole spiel at the beginning. If you haven't signed up yet at PrizePicks, right, promo code FTN at PrizePicks at Underdog. Downloading the Sleeper app, same promo code, 100% deposit match bonus up to $100 with that code on PrizePicks and at Sleeper. And then at Underdog, they have a new offer, which is a deposit match bonus up to $250. It's a 50% match bonus, but you also are going to get a special discounted pick signing up there at Underdog right now. So make sure if you have not yet, and if you're tuned in, I don't know what you're waiting for, but make sure you sign up at all those sites. Take advantage of those offers here using that promo code FTN.
Yeah, it's a good reminder too, because I mentioned this on the show yesterday, but we have a promotion going, giveaway type thing on the Pro V Pro show this week. So the details there are we made a 3-pick slip on the Pro V Pro show. So go check that out for the US Open. If the 3-pick play does not hit, we will select one lucky winner who has both signed up for Underdog with promo code FTN and played that slip. Doesn't matter if you play it for $100, $5, whatever. If you've played the slip and you signed up with promo code FTN, we will match the deposit match that Underdog also gives you. So at the very least, you're getting like 250 free bucks just for signing up. Then you're either hitting a play or you have a chance to get an additional 250 free bucks there. So go check that out. Watch Pro V Pro as well.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm going to be tuned in there later on for sure. Any other picks for you here today, Alex? Because I know you kind of went over what I had there for NBA. We got the Evans pick in. And of course, like throughout the day, if we have any more, we'll be in that Pick'em Games channel of the FTN Fantasy Discord. But I think I'm good here. Again, we're going to be back on the rails tomorrow here with the stream. Bring the Ethernet cable. Get my mic working here as well. You got to adjust on the fly sometimes.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I was looking at some MLB stuff earlier. There were some plays that I really liked or picks that I really liked, but I was hoping to find something better to pair them with. So for example, like Walker Buehler immediately stood out to me for less than 17.5 outs against the Rangers. Basically, we just don't think Walker Buehler is that good. He burst onto the scene, super high velocity, was having those big strikeout games. Everyone had huge hopes for him. Just hasn't been the same guy for quite some time now. We love that play, but I was hoping to find somebody on Texas. So particularly, I was hoping to see Corey Seager on Texas. Instead, we get Semien, we get Adolis Garcia. If you click these, like just 49%, Seager probably would be 54, something like that. And then that correlation would be unbelievable. Semien, even if you go to the hits plus run plus RBI, it's only 49%. So I didn't find a ton that I liked. I think what I'll probably end up doing is finding some stuff for Underdog instead and just continuing to build there, since those 6-pick plays are even better. And I'm not finding the correlated pieces that I love on PrizePicks.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And if they pop a Seager prop there, we will certainly be all over that. Anything else for you, Alex?
No, I think that'll do it.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in, whether you caught it live or on the replay. Hopefully you skipped the first 3 or 4 minutes of Frozen Kawhisenberg. Shout out to you, Alex, for jumping in, saving the stream. And we're back tomorrow, everybody. Obviously, join us in the Pick'em Games channel in the Discord throughout the rest of the day. We'll see you guys there.